Hey, 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 y'all. Hey, hey, hey. So I am back. I said earlier that I was going to come back and explain what I meant by I had an interaction with the Sir William G. McCray the third. So I'll tell y'all what happened and I'm going to show the video. So I was, chilling and rolling around the social media streets, and I saw William was on. So as I always do, I slid on in there. And when I slid on in there, this is what happened. Hey, 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 y'all coming in. Hey, hey, hey. As I slid on in there, this happened. Hold on, let me get the video. Let me get the video. And listen, he gave me permission to show this. Tracy Hughes and all the other folks, before you come bother me and go running and tattletelling, he told me to show this. So,
You. All right, Max Devereaux, greetings. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Well, you definitely let your friend know that Sir William is back on. Sir William is back on Facebook. That is incredible, man. Oh God, is this Miss Cruiser? Is this the troller, Miss Cruiser? That's from Philadelphia that steals my content and posts it consistently and constantly. Miss Cruiser, that you have made an entire living off of Sir William's back with no talent, nothing of your own, nothing of who you are, nothing original, not even showing yourself. Is that you? Is that you, the imposter, Miss Cruiser? You know we know exactly who you are, and we know exactly where you are. All right. So since you're such a fake and such an imposter, the least that you can do is you can let.
so there was more, but I want to stop it. So I went in and I was just going in to say hello. I usually just stay down in the bushes, but because he spotted me, he spotted me, and he let me know we know who you are, Miss Cruiser from Philadelphia. But you know what? It's gonna start over. This time I'm not gonna stop it. This time I'm not gonna stop it. Let's let's listen. Hold on. He got me. Hey, he got me, and I did apologize, but this time I'm not gonna stop it. We're just gonna play it all the way through. Y'all, here it is. William getting Miss Cruiser from Philadelphia together. Oh, he got me together, and I took it. I took it. But here it is.
You. All right, Max Devereaux, greetings. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Well, you definitely let your friend know that Sir William is back on. Sir William is back on Facebook. That is incredible, man. Oh God, is this Miss Cruiser? Is this the troller, Miss Cruiser? That's from Philadelphia that steals my content and posts it consistently and constantly. Miss Cruiser, that you have made an entire living off of Sir William's back with no talent, nothing of your own, nothing of who you are, nothing original, not even showing yourself. Is that you? Is that you, the imposter, Miss Cruiser? You know we know exactly who you are, and we know exactly where you are. All right. So since you're such a fake and such an imposter, the least that you can do is you can let everyone know. Yes, I'm dragging you. Yes, consistent because we have asked you. We have really asked you for years, and I think that the I'll say it like this because I am a gentleman and and I am classy. I'll say it like this: we asked you out of um, out of courtesy and being when you're out here and you have become somewhat of, I guess, a internet personality or what have you, that not to do that, because what you do is you have put my videos, and every time I go live, you follow me on everything. So you would immediately click screen record, and you did something that I think was very, very low down, because you would screen record me and post me before I was using StreamYard. You would preempt. Let me just tell you about yourself. You would preempt and post me on YouTube before I got a chance to post myself. Now we do StreamYard, and it just was not. It was just right. I think, yeah, it was definitely, it definitely was not kind, and especially when you know that you get paid on YouTube for views. Now, the problem that I have with this whole content thing, let's just go down this road while we're here. The whole problem that I have with this content thing is that people started getting the point, or getting the hint that you could, and they even started advertising that you can make money off of someone else's content or someone else's video. So just like now, the let's take this past Sunday, when Jamal was walking out with his wife out of service, and he had the camera stop and pan the woman that was asleep, and
I
then
wish
he
I knew how to
made
unmute this or stop it.
funny jokes about the people that had on fur coats. Well, he's um, uh, uh, popular, and he's just recently gone viral. His wife has gone viral, and so everyone started posting that clip. So you get the idea. So then your audience, you likes it, views it, shares it, and it boosts your money. So that was the thing. But then after, spending the money, getting a private eye, finding out where you lived, and seeing where you lived in Philly and the conditions in which you live, it was just like, it was not even, it wasn't, what was I going to get to come after you? So, but anyway, so, but there's always a better day and better way. So what you can do is you can screen record this, and you can share this and post this and tell people that Sir William is back on Facebook, and this is how you can find them. And now I use StreamYard, so I'm able to simulcast, if you will. So it's better. Uh, no, I didn't necessarily feel sorry for you. I didn't necessarily, I wouldn't say that. I didn't feel sorry for you because you wasn't feeling sorry for me. I think you felt like I was some kind of caricature or some kind of joke or whatever. I don't know what you felt or what you thought. Um, uh, but I know that when you were asked, you continued to do it. Um, and you kind of do other things with other people too. So I didn't necessarily feel sorry for you. What I felt was, I did not think that it was necessary to spend any more money. Um, I could have bought another fur coat. Um, or a piece of jewelry or another outfit. It was like, why throw more money after bad, it when you what are you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean that's how the end of it. So I wouldn't say that I necessarily felt sorry for you. I just, I don't understand. I don't understand the concept, the mentally. I don't understand the concept of following a person that you clearly don't like. You know what I mean? And so some of the things that you would say about me which is fine because I love me a whole lot. I love me enough and like me enough to make up for everybody that can't, that don't. But so that was just the thing that I was like, wow, why I didn't really get that. You were one of the first people to teach me that. All right, Miss McClure Rebecca. I wonder if are you related to the late John and Rubinstein McClure out of New York by chance? All right, Frank White. All right, greetings to you. Okay. All right. Well, I stand corrected, Miss Cruiser. I stand corrected. Would you will you make the commitment to help assist your brother get back to where I once was on Facebook? That would be great. That'd be great. All right. I definitely appreciate that. Miss Sherry. Sherry, greetings to you. Um,
So I did agree to and committed to helping put the word out that he is back on Facebook. I did agree to that, and he said thank you, Miss Cruiser, when I did agree to that. And so that is what I'm doing here. I am asking y'all to please go subscribe to him on Facebook so that he can get back the numbers that he had before on Facebook. I also confirmed that I would do this by sending him a cash app because really in actuality, he's right. He's right. He's right. I would indeed go when he would come on Facebook. I didn't do it anywhere else, but when he would come on Facebook, I would go get his videos and put them up on YouTube. I did do that. I did indeed do that. But the only difference is when he did ask me to stop and he started having a problem with it, I did stop. I did stop when he asked me to stop. I even took the videos down. And, me and him had the back and forth, and I did take the videos down. But he's right. He's right. That was not a nice thing to do. And then put the videos up and talking trash too, trying to talk my little trash. So, I took it. What he said to me, I took it, and I appreciate him. Sean Talks. I just played the little clip. You missed it, y'all. Listen, if you're coming in, roll it back. Red ball it, roll it back, and you'll hear. You can only hear William's side of the exchange. You can't really hear mine. And I told him, I said, William, I do not dislike you like you think I do. No, that's not the case. I do not. That is far from truth. I don't dislike you. But yeah. So I hold on, yeah. Well, I'll return that call in a few minutes. I'm about to get off here, but I was tickled when he said when his investigator found the scrawlings. How you say it, the scrawlings, the conditions I lived in Philadelphia. When that investigator showed him that report of the conditions I lived in Philadelphia, he was like, that ain't even worth it. We're gonna leave her alone. And listen, y'all in the chat, shh, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Now hush up now. But so I'm glad he didn't come around, and send anybody after me in Philly. He said he said the money he was using, pulling my information and had somebody running around Philly, he said he could have been using that money to buy a fur coat, piece of jewelry. And he was right. He was right. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So I'm glad that he didn't do that. Yes, yes, you got to roll back. He said he had a private investigator, and they pulled me up and they saw the conditions that I was living in Philadelphia, and that's what made him have, we really not really have mercy on me. He just felt like, ain't no use in throwing no money behind her. What I'm gonna get, looking at what she living at in Philadelphia, living in. So he didn't bother. It was that bad between you and William. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gave him a hard time. Listen. I admit my stuff. When I'm wrong, I admit when I'm wrong. Like I admit when I'm wrong. I don't know how y'all can pray and get a prayer through. And I got many, 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 many prayers I need to get through. So, so when I'm wrong, I admit when I'm wrong, and I should. How would I like for somebody to take my stuff and upload it? You know what I'm saying? And then turn around and talk junk about me. So I was wrong. Taking that man's content. So, and he could have had this channel taken down, but he didn't. So I appreciate him for that. And please, y'all, please, y'all spread the word that he is back on Facebook, and let's get him Back those numbers that he had before whatever happened. I think his channel got struck or whatever. William is I'm seeing a different side of William. Hush up, KJ Muscle. Some of that is funny. Hush up. I'm seeing a different side of William. I really am. Somebody said in my chat some days ago, last week, they said that William seems better now that he's hanging with the Jordans again. I think it might have been Dr. Blue. I can't remember when it was, but I remember somebody saying that. And I said, yeah, he seems, I'm glad that they reconnected, that he reconnected with the Jordans, because there is a difference. And even in how he is running his, his content and his business, and, getting the word out that he's back on Facebook, he's on Pixel, he's active on TikTok, he's keeping up with his Instagram. So, I see some improvement, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. That's a good thing when you can get with someone, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, getting with someone and it's making you better. KJ Muscle said, I'm glad that William is with Bishop Jordan. Yep. So anyway, we're going to get the word out. I'm going to go on and make sure that I subscribe to him on Facebook. I don't subscribe to nobody on Facebook. Like nobody. Like, if you on Facebook, oops, I just tore up my tablet. If you on Facebook, you say, hey, come subscribe to me. I don't follow nobody on no Facebook. I might see you if your page is wide open, but I don't be clicking on the follow and subscribe. But I am going to subscribe and look at Sing. Here comes Sing. I am going to subscribe to and follow William, and make sure that I support him, and that I make sure that I am a part of the people that help him get his back to where he was on Facebook, as I have agreed to and promised. So, hey, Sing, I'm at his house. That don't mean I ain't gonna stop being petty now. That don't mean y'all be wanting too much for me. I know. I'm gonna be 56 this year, and I should grow up. But I like to laugh and be petty and stuff. Y'all know the song, Great Is My Pettiness. But anyway, shout out to William. Glad he's back on Facebook. Glad he's building his page. And glad that I can drop down. Last time I dropped down in William chat, he was very, very busy. It was on YouTube. He was very busy. He had a lot of people. He was live on Instagram and Instagram and YouTube. And he had a lot of stuff going on, because it was a bunch of folks watching him on Instagram and a bunch of folks watching him on YouTube. And I dropped down, and y'all messy behind talking about, is that Miss Cruiser? I know Miss Cruiser ain't in here. William, do you see Miss Cruz? I was like, y'all chill out. Okay, hey, y'all, hey. Okay, hey, y'all. Okay, shh, y'all be quiet. Y'all, y'all was just jumping up and down with the sign. William, she in your chat. She in your chat. Now y'all can tell on me it's gonna be fine because he know I'm in his chat. You see, y'all ain't no good. Y'all messy. Y'all messy. Now I mean, William cool. He threw some shots at me. I had to take it. Sometimes you gotta take it when you know you're wrong. When you know you was wrong. So I do apologize for taking his content, uploading it. And somebody in the chat said, well, wasn't he banned on YouTube? That didn't matter. It was still his stuff. It was still his stuff, you know. Whether he was banned or not, it was still his content. Now I don't think I made an entire living off of it, William. An entire living, William. An entire living. Oh goodness, the look on his face when he looked down and saw Miss Cruiser. He said, is that Cruiser? Is that Miss Cruiser? I know that's not that true. I know good and damn well that ain't her. I know that's I know good damn well that ain't her. She bring her roller wrap ass head up in here. He had to look again. Anyway, let me get off here, y'all. Y'all keep us in prayer. Y'all keep us in prayer. The tribe. We about to do this. We about to do this, and I am so excited for a lot of reasons. But we'll talk about this. We'll talk about it more on Friday. Why I am so excited. So y'all keep us in prayer. What you say? Reparations. That's your friend. I know. Reparations for William. You owe him $6. See, you ain't his friend. You ain't his friend, K Rich. You ain't his friend. You ain't his friend. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to support him. Y'all remember that time? I wish it was more people in here that used to watch me back before. Y'all remember that time William was missing? We're like, we ain't seen William nowhere. We ain't seen William nowhere. We was like, where William at? So we were like, hey, everybody see him $5 and say, we miss you. So we started flooding William. No, y'all old stingy ass talking about, I ain't sending him no $5. I ain't sending him no $5. I said, well, send him $1. Anything, $1, $2, $3, $4, up to $5. And so we can let him know we miss him. And so we started flooding him. We were like, people send me this money. We were flooding him with $1, $2, $5. We're like, William, and he went live too. I mean, it was a bunch of us. He went live too. He went live. We love you, William. Okay, we love you. Except on Mother's Day, we can't stand you on Mother's Day, William. I would like you asked me to help you get back on Facebook. I asked you to stop putting down mothers on Mother's Day. Can you do that for us? We don't like that. We don't like that. All right, let me get on off of here. Y'all remember to live in peace on purpose. And remember, no matter what you're going through, all is well. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Keep on praying. Keep on believing. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all around these YouTube streets.